You, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
That you will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States.
And will, to the best of your ability.
And will, to the best of my ability.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States.
So help you God.
So help me God.
Vice President Johnson, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chief Justice, President Eisenhower, Vice President Nixon, President Truman, Reverend clergy, fellow citizens. We observe today not a victory of party, but a celebration of freedom, symbolizing an end as well as a beginning, signifying renewal as well as change. For I have sworn before you and Almighty God the same solemn oath our forebears prescribed nearly a century and 3/4 ago. The world is very different now, for man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty and all forms of human life. And yet the same revolutionary beliefs for which our forebears fought are still at issue around the globe. The belief that the rights of man come not from the generosity of the state, but from the hand of God. We dare not forget today that we are the heirs of that first revolution. Let the word go forth from this time and place to friend and foe alike that the torch has been passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century, tempered by war, disciplined by a hard and bitter peace, proud of our ancient heritage, and unwilling to witness or permit the slow undoing of those human rights to which this nation has always been committed and to which we are committed today at home and around the world. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. This much we pledge and more. To those old allies whose cultural and spiritual origins we share, we pledge the loyalty of faithful friends. United, there is little we cannot do in a host of cooperative ventures. Divided, there is little we can do, for we dare not meet a powerful challenge at odds and split asunder. To those new states whom we welcome to the ranks of the free, we pledge our word that one form of colonial control shall not have passed away, merely to be replaced by a far more iron tyranny. We shall not always expect to find them supporting our view, but we shall always hope to find them strongly supporting their own freedom, and to remember that in the past, those who foolishly sought power by riding the back of the tiger ended up inside. To those people in the huts and villages of half the globe struggling to break the bonds of mass misery, we pledge our best efforts to help them help themselves for whatever period is required, not because the communists may be doing it, not because we seek their votes, but because it is right. If a free society cannot help the many who are poor, it cannot save the few who are rich. To our sister republics south of our border, we offer a special pledge to convert our good words into good deeds, in a new alliance for progress, to assist free men and free governments in casting off the chains of poverty. But this peaceful revolution of hope cannot become the prey of hostile powers. Let all our neighbors know that we shall join with them to oppose aggression or subversion anywhere in the Americas. And let every other power know that this hemisphere intends to remain the master of its own house. To that World Assembly of Sovereign States, the United Nations, our last best hope, in an age where the instruments of war have far outpaced the instruments of peace, we renew our pledge of support to prevent it from becoming merely a forum for invective, to strengthen its shield of the new and the weak, and to enlarge the area in which its writ may run. Finally, to those nations who would make themselves our adversary, we offer not a pledge, but a request that both sides begin anew the quest for peace. Before the dark powers of destruction, unleashed by science, engulf all humanity in planned or accidental self-destruction, we dare not tempt them with weakness, for only when our arms are sufficient beyond doubt can we be certain beyond doubt that they will never be employed. But neither can two great and powerful groups of nations take comfort from our present course, both sides overburdened by the cost of modern weapons, both rightly alarmed by the steady spread of the deadly atom, yet both racing to alter that uncertain balance of terror that stays the hand of mankind's final war. So let us begin anew, remembering on both sides that civility is not a sign of weakness, and sincerity is always subject to proof. Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate. Let both sides explore what problems unite us, instead of belaboring those problems which divide us. Let both sides, for the first time, formulate serious and precise proposals for the inspection and control of arms, and bring the absolute power to destroy other nations under the absolute control of all nations. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together, let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depth, and encourage the arts and commerce. Let both sides unite to heed in all corners of the earth the command of Isaiah to undo the heavy burden and let the oppressed go free. And if a beachhead of cooperation may push back the jungle of suspicion, let both sides join in creating a new endeavor, not a new balance of power, but a new world of law, where the strong are just and the weak secure and the peace preserved. All this will not be finished in the first 100 days, nor will it be finished in the first 1,000 days, nor in the life of this administration, nor even perhaps in our lifetime on this planet. But let us begin. In your hands, my fellow citizens, more than mine, will rest the final success or failure of our course. Since this country was founded, each generation of Americans has been summoned to give testimony to its national loyalty. The graves of young Americans who answered the call to service surround the globe. Now the trumpet summons us again, not as a call to bear arms, though arms we need, not as a call to battle, though in battle we are, but a call to bear the burden of a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, a struggle against the common enemies of man, tyranny, poverty, disease, and war itself. Can we forge against these enemies a grand and global alliance, north and south, east and west, that can assure a more fruitful life for all mankind? Will you join in that historic effort? In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with any other people or any other generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our country and all who serve it. And the glow from that fire can truly light the world. And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. Finally, whether you are citizens of America or citizens of the world, ask of us here the same high standards of strength and sacrifice which we ask of you. With a good conscience, our only sure reward, with history the final judge of our deeds, let us go forth to lead the land we love, asking His blessing and His help, but knowing that here on earth, God's work must truly be our own.
虽然呢它没用归没用，但是它至少还是输出哦。然后我们这里看到莫拉原点哦，直接给他一套，那我们顺利将它也带掉。那这边呢，我们被敌方黏住哦，应该是没有什么机会。哇，我这边又被上年大绝劈到，被他一技能弄到，我们这边就直接阵亡了。后面这一段呢，死亡我就不剪掉，因为这边有一个非常经典的反转。那我们可以看到景复活之后呢，一个向前滚，直接被这个吕布弄到一个歪头啊，然后又被图伦的大绝射到之后，直接 GG 思密达。那我们后面的赵云呢，想要去将这个勇给抓掉，那也顺利的抓掉。其实这个赵云算蛮会玩的，因为他抓掉了主要的人。我们后面呢觉得哇，这场应该去啦，因为我们的直接被一个 S 哦，然后敌方剩下3只角色，所以呢我们就这个打一下，跟他讲说，记得要检举这个景啊，景呢现在都不讲话了，为什么不讲话呢？我们的闪电侠出来之后一个大发神威，哇，直接将敌方给抓了一个乱七八糟哦，直接将敌方3只角色全部抓掉了。然后我们现在呢就有机会做一波反打啦。那因为我们有出王者哦，其实蝙蝠侠呢在打塔方面其实是蛮快的哦，其实不差哦。那这样闪电侠呢，他好像有出密咒吧？那应该打塔速度其实也会蛮快的。那我们这里就赶紧 call 美娜过来啊，我们就叫美娜过来扛一下塔，这个高地只差一点点，应该是有办法直接拔掉。那我们这边呢，直接点一下这个高地，那我们的闪电侠直接将勇给抓掉了，所以我们就将这个高地直接给点爆。我们再看一下有没有机会呢，点到这个主堡。应该是没有什么太大的问题哦。我们这边直接将这个招式缴在小兵身上，让兵赶快进塔。我们就持续点着主堡，那完成一场这个凯瑞嘴炮玩家的一场游戏。这一场的景呢是真的有点过分啊，所以一般看我的影片大家都知道，其实我很少去那个就是讲这个嘴炮玩家怎么样。然后一般都是我 PO 出来影片都是没讲话什么的，可是这一场我有打一些字，心情也是被这个玩家搞得很差，所以才弄这部影片上来。那这个170的战绩也蛮溜的哦。希望各位呢在打传说的时候呢，可以好好玩游戏啊，嘴巴少讲话。那感谢你们的收看哦，记得帮我点选订阅，感谢你。那我们下次再见，拜拜。影片结束喽，如果可以的话，请帮我点选右边的订阅键，右边呢还有我的其他影片哦，希望你们会喜欢，感谢你们的收看。